Faded on a track like this, 'cause the music makes me high. And if I only got one more night, I'm gonna leave out a loud goodbye.
This gonna be the type of night they make
What up?
movies
What up?
about.
What up? It's your boy, Mr. Von. Mr. Von's channel, Sweatbox. We back. We live. We active here on the channel. Yes, indeed. You know how we do. Still dodging those digital jabs, baby. Let's talk about House of the Dragon. Hot D. Season 1 finale. And man, no, they did not disappoint. I mean, this whole episode was just tension. It was just tension filled. The episode starts with Rhaenyra. I think she's Rhaenyra is talking to Luke Lucerys, who's the younger one, who's in hair. I figured it out finally. I kept getting Luke and Jace confused. Lucerys, I mean, obviously I figured it out by the end of this episode. Spoiler alert. This is a spoiler review. Lucerys is sitting at the little map table from Dragonstone. You're saying, looking over Driftmark, and him and his mom have this whole conversation about, you will be the heir to Driftmark. I know you didn't want it, but you know, saying sometimes you got to do what is asked of you for the good of the realm. Basically, is what she says. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He gives a little pep talk. Then guard comes in. Princess Rhaenys has just arrived on Dragonback. He's like, oh shit. Rhaenys comes in. Daemon's there. She's like, look, man, your pops is dead. The king is dead. And they've just put and they just named Aegon as king of the Seven Kingdoms. Rhaenyra hears this, and she immediately goes into labor. She's pregnant, by the way. I know you guys don't remember. She's pregnant. She immediately goes into labor. And on the side of hearing the news, Daemon, who's there, he hears the news. He said, when did he die? She's like, He's like, they killed my brother. They killed my brother. Daemon immediately went into war mode. I ain't never seen nobody flip us. This dude is such a savage. I ain't never seen nobody flip a switch so fast into war mode. I mean, my man Daemon was ready. The whole time Rhaenyra's over there dying from the child that's coming out of her prematurely. And we're going to get to that in a minute. But I just need to speak on the fact of how ready Daemon was to ride. Okay, but Rhaenyra... Princess Rhaenys informs her that they're coming. The Greens are coming for you and your children. Rhaenyra... I love when Daemon questioned Rhaenys. He's like, why you didn't kill him? You was on Dragon? Why you didn't kill him? Which is the question we were all asking. Rhaenys is just what most people who knew figured what she was going to say. This is not my war to start. That's my family too. I got family over there just like you guys did. But I'm coming over here to tell you guys his loyalty to my husband. And we're going to get to my man Corlys in a minute. So, the whole time while this is going on, literally, Rhaenyra is literally dying. She's just in pain. She's just hunched over, bleeding, ready to, and then it just got so bad. So she kicks everybody out the room. She said that the baby's coming, okay, prematurely. And when I tell you, this was one of the most graphic scenes I've ever seen on Game of Thrones, and there was not a single sword swung or nobody. It was bad though. Okay, she has to basically pull the baby out of her, and it's done. It's immediately done. First of all, this just died immediately. The baby just died immediately, and this is like the second or third. I've lost count, which is saying too much. Between the original show and this is like the second or third. This is like the third or fourth time that they didn't show the dead baby on the TV. So just so we're clear, just so if anybody was not in the know about the Game of Thrones universe, they have zero fucks. They have no chill, and they give zero fucks about what they're gonna show. They don't care. They gonna show whatever they want, and you complain about it after the fact. You think I'm joking? Go ask Sansa what they did to her back in the original series. They killed the baby in that one too. Oh my goodness. This show is too much. But that was, I mean, they showed it was, she wrapped it, that was bad. She wraps the baby up, does the whole ceremony for that. So in a matter of that, in a matter of a day, she finds out her dad's dead and she just lost the baby. Rhaenyra's not doing good. Meanwhile, Daemon is ready for war. He is all out. He's ready for war. He's checking niggas' loyalty. He's doing dragon counts. Okay. It's bad. My man is ready. He takes 2 of the Kingsguard that was with them, and he's like, who y'all with? Takes them out on the cliffside of Dragonstone. Who y'all with? Has his dragon come down and straight intimidate. He said, you choose who you with. He said, if you choose Aegon, just know I respect your decision and you will have an honorable death right here. So they basically pledged their fealty to Rhaenyra. My man Daemon goes, so then at the funeral for her dead baby, Eric, I don't remember. I think it's Eric with an E. Eric shows up, lets her know, gives her the crown that was her dad's crown. So she is then crowned Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. The divide is now there. We have a king and we have a queen, and who's recognizing who. So now it's time to divvy up. Just go check our allies. You got to go out to Winterfell. You got to go to Storm's End. You got to go to the Vale. You got to go to all these places and see who's on your side. And they mounting up. And I'm telling you, man, my boy Daemon is like, we checking everybody. I'm going myself if I have to. We checking everybody. This whole episode was so tense. The whole episode was just way too tense. Okay. So then, let me make sure I'm not forgetting nothing. Okay, so then, they're in the middle of the meeting. Guard comes in. There's a ship on the horizon. 3 golden dragons. Daemon's like, let's ride out. Grabs his sword. I need you on get on Dragon Patrol right now. It's like my man's, it's going down. It's going down. So Daemon rolls out with his little squad, goes out to the same bridge that they was on in episode 1 or 2, I think it was, after Daemon took the dragon egg. Otto shows up with his little squad. He's like, look, Aegon's king. We came here to make sure you pledge fealty. If you do, you keep Dragonstone, you keep your dragons, all that. We just need you to pledge fealty. Daemon's like, I'm about to murder you right now, motherfucker. Daemon was so ready for the smoke. Daemon was ready for the smoke. Otto's like, where's the princess? Rhaenyra comes in on the dragon. Rhaenyra comes in on her dragon. I think it's Syrax. I think her dragon's name is Syrax. She comes in on the dragon just like she did in the episode with the dragon egg. Hops on the back, walks through Otto and his crew. She's wearing the crown. She said, princess, she's like queen of the 7 kingdoms. And you're a traitor, usurper. What do you want? They give the terms. She walks over, snatches the pen, snatches the hand of the king pen off of Otto. You ain't a real hand. This is boom. What you want? Otto gives it a little page from Alicent. She's like, you and Alicent are friends. We do not want bloodshed. She has begged. No bloodshed. Okay. Daemon, my man David is so ready for the smoke. He said, no, I got an answer for you right now. We're going to send you back to King's Landing with your cock in your mouth. Guards, kill this nigga right now. I was like, bro, you got to chill. You got to chill. You got to chill. Daemon was with it. Daemon wanted all the smoke. He wanted all the smoke the whole episode. So Rhaenyra's like, nah, we chilling. I'm queen. I got this. Go back to King's Landing. You'll have my message. You'll have my answer in the next day or so. They leave. So they're in the room. Daemon's like, you need to go to war. This is like, look, we need to find out who our allies are. Okay. Rhaenyra exits. She dismisses everybody from the room. Daemon and her they go at it. There's a whole scene where they talking. Damon's like really questioning her. She's like, I'm not gonna plunge the realm into war. My father named me to keep peace. And he's like, this nigga Damon grabs her by the throat. Ike Turner style is like, you're weak, just like my brother was. His vision was weak. All he was just going after. He said something. I don't remember. And he said, blood didn't make us kings. Dragons did. We got these dragons. Let's kill these motherfuckers. So I was like, yo. All throughout the episode, Damon was just stressing like, we got the dragon advantage. He's literally, he said, we got 14 dragons to their like 4. We could ride out. Let's go kill these niggas, man. Damon wanted all the smoke. He was so pissed when he flashed on Rhaenyra. I was like, yeah, he's not thinking straight. He's not thinking straight. Even when she was going through the labor, Jaehaerys and Lucerys, they're like, where's Damon? She's like lost to madness. He's planning his war. He's ready to ride. I mean, Damon wanted all the smoke. He wanted all the smoke. So finally, Queen Rhaenyra, my fault. She's like, look, we need to find out who our allies are. Send ravens to Winterfell, Storm's End, everybody. We need to find out. And then Lucerys was like, nah, let us go. I'll go to Winterfell on Dragonback. It's faster and it sends a better message. Lucerys is like, yeah, I'll go to Storm's End on my dragon. I agree, it sends a better message. So they ride out. Now before we get to that part, my man Corlys Velaryon is better. He's on the mend. So word has gotten out that he's healing and he's sailing his way. He's on his way to Dragonstone. When he gets there, Princess Rhaenys is there by his side. And he wakes up and he's all apologetic. He's like, you were right, I'm sorry. We're not going to declare for anybody. We're not going to get involved in this. We're going to sit this one out and let them fight it out. She was like, no, we're not. My only 2 grandchildren, Baela and Rhaena, are in the line of fire because they're betrothed to Jacaerys and Lucerys. So yeah, we're not staying on the sideline. We need to side with Princess Rhaenys. Corlys is like, yo, she plotted the murder of our son. She's like, yeah, she's holding the realm together right now. She's the only one who hasn't decided to go to war yet. We need to side with her. So Corlys is like, all right. So then Princess Rhaenyra is having her, right before she's having the last meeting to send them off, to send Jaehaerys and Lucerys to off. That's when Corlys comes down. He's like, I'm with you guys. And just so you know, in me taking this wound in the Battle of the Stepstones, I secured the Stepstones and I made sure we ain't losing them again. I left a whole garrison down there. The Narrow Straits belongs to us. We good. And I got y'all's back. House Velaryon rides with you, Queen. My grace. I was like, okay, so that's big. He got the biggest fleet. The Lannisters, they're siding with them. They got the second biggest fleet. So, I mean, it's beef. So now, Lucerys and Jaehaerys have been sent off on Dragonback to Winterfell. We basically stay with Lucerys as he goes to Storm's End to meet with the Baratheons, right? Ooh, this is where it gets bad. Okay? He lands at Storm's End. As he's walking in off his dragon, he lands his dragon like in the courtyard, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's sitting there like, okay. As he's walking in, he sees Vermax, bigger than the castle itself, outside the castle walls because he's too big. He couldn't even land inside the castle. He's too big. Outside the castle, he sees Vermax. And I'm like, oh no. You know what that means? It means Aemon's there. So you know him and Aemon got beef. So he walks into the Great Hall to meet with the Baratheon Lord. And of course, he sees Aemon. Aemon's on the sideline, not saying much. He meets the Baratheons like, so what's your offer? Apparently, the House of the Dragon doesn't know who's in charge. We got somebody claiming to be queen, somebody claiming to be king. Who's making the better offer? So he's just like, I just came to remind you of your oath. You've already pledged fealty to Queen Rhaenyra. So he's like, yeah, but Aegon at least came with a marriage proposal. Which one of my daughters is you marrying? He's like, man, I'm already betrothed. I can't do it. What's up? Well, then get the fuck out. I'm not hearing your deal. So he's like, all right, I'll send the message to the queen. Lucerys goes to leave. Aemon's like, hold up. Strong. So the insult's already coming. He said, you owe me an eye, bro. My man Eamon takes his eye patch off. My man got a blue ruby is stuffed in his eye socket where his eye used to be. He said, "You owe me an eye, brother." Tosses him a knife and said, "Okay, go ahead. Come cut your eye out for me. I'm gonna serve it to my mother." Lucerys is like, "Man, I'm here as an emissary, not as a warrior." And before Jacaerys and Lucerys left, Rhaenyra made them swear an oath on the Book of the Seven that they wasn't fighting, that they wasn't gonna get into no fights. So he's keeping his oath. He's like, "I'm not here to fight. I'm just here as an emissary." As the plane goes overhead, super loud. Okay, so he goes to leave. Aemon's like, "Nah, homie, we settled on this." He tries to rush him. The Lord the Lord of Storm's End, I don't remember his name, the Baratheon dude was like, "Yo, ain't gonna be no bloodshed under my hall. He's here as an emissary. Let him go. Escort him back to his dragon so he can get out of here." So he runs back to his dragon, and you can already tell his dragon's irritated. He's like, hey, he starts talking to his dragon. He's like, "I need you to stay calm. I need you to stay focused. Let's get up out of here." And then he looks, you can see Vermax is already gone. You can see, obviously, he's bigger than the castle. He looks, he's not there anymore. He's already gone. They get to the sky. Of course, here comes Aemon trying to attack him on Dragonback. Lucerys is like, "I'm out of here." He's dipping. He's, you know what I'm saying? There was a shot of when he's flying and you don't know where Vermax is coming from, and you see the overhead shot of Jacaerys' dragon. I don't remember what his dragon's name is. I think it was like Arax or something like that. And then you just see the shadow of Vermax, and you could tell how much bigger Vermax is than oh my goodness. It was a great shot. It was terrifying because it was all cloudy. You couldn't tell where he was coming from. And he comes at him from a different angle, so he tries to go low. He gets in the mountains and gets away from him. And then this is when it starts, because both Aemon and Lucerys kind of lose control of the dragons, and the dragons just kind of start beefing with each other. So after Vermax tries to attack him, Lucerys' dragon hits him with like a counterattack and tries to breathe fire on him, but he's so much. I mean, he's so much smaller. You could see how much smaller he was than Vermax, and I was just like, this is not gonna end well. He tries to hit him with the fire, and then he tries to basically do a little hit and run, hit him with the fire, and then tries to dip. They get into a clearing. It's just open skies, and you think he makes it. All of a sudden, Vermax is out of nowhere. Yacht, one bite, splits Lucerys' dragon in half. Aemon's like, "No, don't do that! Oh God, no!" The whole time, Aemon and Lucerys is trying to get their dragons to listen to him, and the dragons is not listening. They're basically doing their own thing. So Vermax was like, "This nigga tried to burn me. Nah, he ain't, bro." One bite basically split him in half. Vermax is dead. Lucerys is dead. Dead. He either fell to his death or got swallowed by the dragon. Either way, he's dead. Super dead. Bye, Lucerys. Oh, and just like that, the Dance of the Dragon has begun. The final shot of the episode is Rhaenyra in front of the fire and Daemon delivering the message that her son is dead. And you see she turns and she just has a look of anger and death, and like she's gonna rain fire. And that's how the season ends. I'm like, man, this show is too much, bro. Bro, when Vermax ate that dude, when he ate Lucerys and the dragon, I was like, that's... And then there was a look on Aemon's face when he's like, I probably just fucked up. That shouldn't have happened. Because Aemon admitted, he's like, "I'm not trying to kill you, bro. I just want your eye." Aemon's like, "I don't even want to kill you, bro. I just want your eye." And then once he started harassing him on the dragons, it just escalated. And then they couldn't control their dragons. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. This show's ridiculous. I can't wait for next season. Let me know what you guys think, man. Did you guys enjoy this episode? House of the Dragon was so awesome. I'm so mad we gotta wait a year at least for season 2. But I'm so excited. Alright, that's it. That's a wrap for the trailer. That's it. That's a wrap. I'm done. Until next time. You know how we do. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Click those notifications so you know when I upload. Check out the travel vlogs. Till next time.
I'ma
Peace.
go to the ends with you. I'ma go to the end with you. I'ma go to the end with you.